You keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having abortions back to back to back. You fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
What?
In the official suspension order issued by the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission, they said the conduct of Clarissa M. Shields, a licensed professional boxer, constitutes an imminent threat to the integrity of the sport of professional boxing.
O'Shea, now that you look back at it, do you think that she was kind of like you guys for her father?
yeah, I mean, I can't look at it no other way. You got deceived by your coach. You knew it was some type of sickness with that. You think it's a joke. Fought pregnant a couple of times. The spiritual part of what I would see in that basement, I didn't understand what my gifts were at the time. And I was like, that was bothering me. So I thought I was going crazy.
Because this basement was where
everybody was basically being tortured.
Yes.
Yeah. And you were sleeping down there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you want to talk about what happened in the basement? And
You said that out loud.
yeah, I was like, you want to talk about what happened in the basement? And I was like, that's not what you said in the basement. He got even more angry. He was like, you're not going to do that to me in my gym. Like, just yelling now.
It seems like Remy Ma's prayers are finally being answered, as rumors are circulating that Papoose is considering breaking up with Clarissa after she ended her pregnancy without informing him. According to reports, Clarissa recently found out she was pregnant, but she swiftly went to a clinic and terminated it. This isn't the first time Clarissa has gone through with this, as she is said to have terminated multiple pregnancies in the past, including one with her former trainer, Tony Harrison. The information was revealed by her former close friend Jada Davis, who claims that Clarissa got pregnant by Papoose, but like her previous pregnancies, she decided to end it and didn't inform him until it was all over. Papoose is reportedly upset and is now considering not only ending their relationship, but also exposing her actions. If you're curious about how all of this came to light, it began a few days ago when Clarissa tested positive for marijuana after her fight with Danielle Perkins. Her saliva was tested following the match, and it was discovered that she had traces of marijuana in her system, even though she was aware it was prohibited. Clarissa denied using marijuana and appeared on the Tamron Hall show to explain her side. She claimed that she hadn't smoked it that day and has never smoked in her life. She suggested that the traces in her system were due to coming into contact with people who had smoked after the fight, unknowingly absorbing the traces.
You do the saliva, thinking nothing.
Nothing.
Usual standard business practice here.
Yes.
It comes back positive for what they describe as trace amounts of marijuana, which is banned by the Michigan Commission,
Yes.
that league. You say, and you've said it to our audience, you have never smoked marijuana before, ever.
No.
How does the test come back positive?
Well, after the fight, a lot of fans, well, one, the place reeked of marijuana. I have nothing against marijuana. If you smoke marijuana, great for you. Cool. But the place reeked of marijuana. And then before I got to do the mouth swab, I was hugging and everybody was hugging and kissing me in Flint. Everybody felt like they're my cousin, sister, brother, friend.
You're the hero of Flint.
Yes, everybody was hugging and kissing me. And I know some boxers don't stop and greet the fans, but I'm not one of them. I hugged and kissed everybody back.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Right. And that is relevant because you did the urine test after that. And you posted the results of your urine test, the urine test that was submitted, which was negative for marijuana.
Yes.
And you captioned it, "I've always competed clean. I stand by that. I take my integrity seriously inside and outside the ring." I do want to point out to the audience, according to the Journal of Analytical Toxicology, urine tests are better for long-term detection, while saliva tests are better for detecting recent use. That said, another study in the Journal of Analytical Toxicology found that inhaling secondhand smoke is one reason a person can have a false positive swab.
While all of this was happening and Clarissa was struggling to protect her career, her former best friend, Jada Davis, decided to step forward and reveal some shocking details about her. Jada accused Clarissa of being involved in dark, possibly demonic activities, and claimed that she had undergone multiple abortions for different men in her life. According to Jada, when Clarissa was still underage, she was intimately involved with her former coach, Tony Harrison, without any protection. As a result, she allegedly became pregnant by him multiple times. In addition to that, She reportedly contracted several illnesses, which cost her thousands of dollars in medical treatments. Jada further stated that despite having multiple pregnancies, terminated for her coach, Clarissa kept going back to him, engaging in the same activities as soon as she recovered.
You know, you kept having sex with him underage. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was some type of sickness with that. You think it's a joke. You know, you keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having back to back to back.
Jada also accused Clarissa of competing in fights while pregnant and intentionally starving herself for days to manage her weight before matches. She claimed this occurred during the time Clarissa was preparing for her fight with Hannah Gabriel. According to Jada, Clarissa was pregnant throughout that period and was severely restricting her food intake to prevent anyone from noticing the weight she was gaining.
You fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
what? Whoa. Slide back, bro. Whoa. She fought pregnant?
Yeah, Hannah Gabriel.
Uppercut attack on Shields.
Yeah, that's why she got dropped. Yeah, she ended up getting back up and winning a fight, but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant, and she didn't eat for 3 days straight prior to fight day.
Trying to make weight,
but you're pregnant.
My goodness.
Oh, girls do that. They do that. They do.
So girls fight all the time pregnant?
Yep, all the time.
Before Jada revealed all these accusations, Clarissa had gone live to share how one of her former friends, whom she used to hang out with, had reached out to complain about being ignored ever since Clarissa gained more fame in the industry. At the time, Clarissa didn't name the friend in question. However, after Jada posted her video exposing Clarissa, many people now believe that Jada was the friend Clarissa was referring to in her earlier live stream.
One of my friends was I guess she told me, since she haven't seen me for a while, that me and her aren't. She don't look at me as being her friend no more. But the last time I seen her and we got to eat, we was damn good friends, talking about all type of personal shit. Now she's saying that since she haven't seen me and she haven't heard from me since December, I've been getting ready for a fight, promoting the movies, training, doing all this stuff, and she gonna tell me that now she don't think that me and her friends no more. That's why she felt the need to comment on some bullshit about me up on social media. And I said, okay, that's cool. I'm glad you let me know that you think that we're not friends, or that you feel that we're not friends no more, because we haven't talked in however long you talking about. Man, I unfriend her ass on everything. Somebody said, can you call me? I ain't even gonna call her.
Clarissa saw all the things Jada was saying about her and quickly felt the need to respond, as the situation was escalating fast. If she didn't speak up, it would only make things harder for her. It was clear that there was a plan to bring her down, and Jada's outrageous claims were making the situation even more complicated. Clarissa claimed that Jada had even accused her of sexual assault at one point, but she insists that was completely false. According to Clarissa, Jada suffers from multiple mental health issues and tends to fabricate these wild stories about people whenever their relationship takes a turn for the worse.
How it didn't, how our friendship didn't work out, or how stuff happened, whatever. But to that person who's saying that I jumped them and attacked them, and even as far as them things like rape and molestation and all this stuff, this is a message from that same person 1 year ago that I have not responded to. And she wrote me she sent this voice memo on Facebook last year around June, July. I never responded to it because I'm trying to keep her away from me. I don't want to talk to her. Everybody who comes around her, she spins the story and does this exact same thing. Accuse them of rape, accuse them of trying to do stuff to her, accuse them of hating her, disliking her, wanting to be her. And I know for a fact that this person has mental issues, schizophrenia, and she's bipolar. But this is the voice memo that she sent me a year ago. For her to say I did all these crazy things to her, this is what she sent me. And this one I knew she's obsessed.
I say all that to say, I've been having dreams about you. I've been having visions about your personal life. And I'm like, God, why are you telling me her business? This ain't none of my business. Please, just do what you need to do for your daughter, because she does believe in you. Do what you need to do for her. I don't know why you let me know. I ain't want nothing to do with that. But I'm an intercessor, which means when I pray, I see visions. And I don't want to.
And that's why I'm going to say this. People, yes, she has a mental illness, but then she's using God. And that God showed her this, God showed her that. And she's on YouTube saying the same things about me, but making up lies. Using God to make up lies and talk bad about a person. That's insane. And she is obsessed. But I'm about to keep letting it play.
When Clarissa responded to the situation, it actually made things worse for her, as it seemed like she wasn't addressing the specific allegations Jada had made. Instead, she appeared more focused on trying to convince everyone that Jada was crazy rather than denying the accusations about the abortions. Clarissa stayed on that live for over 20 minutes, but at no point did she address Jada's claims about her having an affair with her former coach. One person pointed out, "You're not addressing the real issues," while another said, "She talked for a while but didn't actually say anything. Are the accusations true or not?" She didn't say anything to clear herself. There seemed to be something more personal going on between them. After the live, Clarissa sent Jada a cease and desist letter, but that only fueled Jada even more. She went back on Instagram Live, making even more allegations. Jada claimed that Clarissa was a demon and accused her of reaching out to her family members to intimidate them, trying to force Jada to apologize.
Now, like I said, I don't care about what you and your little legal team do. Not taking down no videos. I'm not saying allegedly. I'm not saying any of that. You're an evil person and you really need help. You're a demon at this point. Because for you to sit there and you're always trying to silence somebody, you smack the messenger to take the podcast down, whatever the case is. You're always trying to like silence somebody. You're very controlling. It's giving Jezebel, it's giving narcissist. That's just what you are. You're evil. So it's weird for you to sit there and do all of that, knowing what you did. Because let's be for real, if somebody really did not do anything, you wouldn't be telling my dad she can call me to apologize. But you're slow. So we already got that down pat. You're slow as all get out. I have no respect for you.
As if things weren't already bad enough, rumors began spreading that Clarissa was pregnant by Papoose as well. However, just like with the alleged pregnancies she had with her former coach, she reportedly ended it and only told Papoose after the termination. While many people were surprised by this, it's not exactly shocking that Clarissa might be reluctant to have children. She's actually been open about her lack of interest in having kids due to the trauma she experienced with her parents. Clarissa has stated that having children wasn't in her plans, but if she ever decided to, she would want to have them with her husband. Of course, we know she's not married to Papoose, as he's still technically married to Remy. It's said that Remy has been holding off on signing the divorce papers, and until she does, Papoose can't marry Clarissa. Word is, this is the reason for the delay in the divorce. However, Clarissa is now clearing things up and shutting down the rumors about Papoose leaving her over the alleged termination. She confirmed she's not pregnant and hasn't terminated any pregnancy, but if she does get pregnant in the future, she'll be open about it, just like she was when she and Papoose first started their relationship.
I never even went viral for shit like boxing, how I go viral for the shit that's been going on now. So, now that I'm getting to the nitty-gritty, therefore, you guys, no, I am not pregnant. If I was pregnant, I would announce it to the whole world like I did when me and Papoose came out. I will let you guys know, okay? It would be our internet child, okay? I would expect all y'all to send me money and buy diapers and clothes, and I would do a live gender reveal, all that. We would all be together in this. So no, I am not pregnant. And when I find out that I am, I will let you guys know. Okay? So no, I'm not. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant.
According to rumors, this situation really got to Remy because she was secretly hoping the gossip was true, so she could find a way to worm her way back into Papoose's life. People had various opinions on the matter, like one person who said, the best friend tried to spill Clarissa's secrets but ended up looking jealous and bitter. This is why adults avoid friends like this. Who needs enemies with friends like that? Another person commented, get a restraining order against her, she's clearly obsessed with you. Be cautious, as you get more successful, you'll attract people who want to tear you down. You can't just be friends with anyone these days. Now, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think Clarissa was really pregnant by Papoose? And do you believe the claims about her terminating multiple pregnancies? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to click here to watch another drama-filled video.